Hey, what's up, Will? What's going on?
Oh,
So I wanted to talk to you about these two books I've read in the class, and I think they're really good. And I'm explain to you about them and how they are similar to real life things.
okay.
So the first book is The Secret Path. The book itself is about this guy who is trying to escape this area and trying to find a path, I think. And the way he's trying to find his path is like there's so many things that happen to him, like he's getting beat and all that, and it's crazy. And the similarities with that book in real life is, with real life, it's basically like schools that beat kids. The kids are trying to find a way out of that school, so they try to go their own way, but some of them might not make it, and so eventually they will end up kind of dying sometimes. They might die. What do you think?
You know, that is pretty accurate.
Yes.
The way how the children try to find their own way, you know, through it, like how children try and find their way through school, like which path they should take.
Yeah.
It could either be good for them or bad for them.
Exactly. You know? And there's this other book I read, it's called The Arrival, and this book is a lot more easy to discuss. In the book, there's this family, there's a man, a woman, and a daughter. In the book, the man has to go to this area and he has to leave his family for a bit, or forever. So he leaves his family and he gets this area and he sees this random ass pet. And it just pops out of his chest, and it's like his friend, I guess. So in the area he's in, a lot of other people try to talk to him about how this is a great place and such. And at the end, there's this little thing where his daughter and wife come and see him, and they go all over to where he is to spend more time with him. And I think that's pretty similar to life in a way, about how kind of like death in a way, because when someone dies, they're arriving to a new area and they're leaving their loved ones until the loved ones also die. It could also be as if someone is breaking someone up and the other guy leaves the family, and then after a while he comes back and they start, forming love again.
You know, it reminds me of how some people that work for the military, for example.
Exactly, yeah.
They have to get drafted to another country and leave their loved ones behind.
Exactly.
And they could come back, and like the story, it could be like that.
Exactly. And I think that's a very good explanation of that book. Now, let's get into some other discussions talk. What happened in your life that was crazy? Let's get into some more frequent about that. We need to talk more about life itself, and generality is crazy.
I played video games.
That's great.
And me and my brother, we were in a lobby with some very well-known people. They were known for their very high skill level.
Yeah.
And me and my brother somehow made it through.
Oh, that's great. So, remember the chicken?
Yes.
I was eating chicken salad, and there was a chicken on the pig on the thing. And I just thought, what if that was chicken? I don't have any name for that. So let's get back into these books. The Arrival was great. It felt like it was like real life in a way, because everything can happen in the Arrival and in The Secret Path. That if, let's say, you decide to leave your friend group, you're going to you're arriving somewhere else. So we're stuck here until we go visit you. That's kind of similar to Arrival. You're in a new place, not knowing what to do. And that's kind of like, God, what do I do? Because when you go to a new place, you're lost.
Yeah.
And it really is something about the Arrival that makes you think, huh, you know, this book isn't really that far off from real life itself. Because right now, I can leave my family, go somewhere around Vancouver or something, and then literally, I would be stuck because I wouldn't know anyone, I wouldn't know nothing. I'd just have me, and then I'd have my friend with me, which would be a pet. And we would just try to go around life, and I'd just be sad because I wouldn't know where my family is and I'd miss them. And the secret path, I thought, well, this is kind of similar to life too, because in a way, you're trying to escape reality and going down this path, trying to escape the area that you hate the most, and you're trying to find a way out of that area. So you're gonna try everything. You're even gonna risk your own life to try to get out of there. And I am just so glad that we are able to get this podcast series back up and running. It's been like a month.
Yeah.
The last one was about like there's a crawl space in my apartment building on the roof, and the hatch was unlocked. So I was wondering what's in there. I take a peek in there, and it's like there's like a little window in like a crawl space. I don't know what's in there, but I feel like if I was gonna open it, something like the pet from the Arrival would come pop out, and I would just fly down the stairs with it chewing my face. So, overall, Arrival, good, and The Secret Path, they're both really good books. I recommend you read them.
Yeah.
I'll see ya later.
Okay.